The top of the Giant Trail has been on my bucket list for over a decade. It's supposed to be the best trail in Ontario. But after waiting for so long, we can't just do the typical route. Instead, we're going to do a 5-day, 49-kilometer backcountry through hike and really earn those top of the giant views. Along the way, we'll share trail and campsite conditions. So let us know in the comments if you have any questions about those or the park in general.
Scary. Woo! It's slippery.
Test sprayed some bear spray earlier. It really works really well. So I want to show you guys something. We made camp last night. Easy 9K. Wasn't pretty difficult terrain, and the trail was washed out in a lot of areas, so you really gotta be able to navigate. Apparently no one comes out here. So check this out. West Twin Pine Lake Trail Junction. It's intersecting with the Kabeyun, we don't know how to pronounce that yet. Oh, Black Diamond, interesting. Congratulations, you have arrived at one of the most remote trail junctions in the park. Yay! So today we're going further on the South Kabeyun Trailhead. We're not doing 28 kilometers, that's all the way around the peninsula. We're gonna do about another 10K today to our next campsite. This campsite we had last night. It's amazing. We're taken down right now. Shook out the two-person that Claire and I are using. The dogs are running around hunting chipmunks. Haven't caught any yet. There they go. But this campsite was amazing. There's got tables set up here, a great fire pit, and these kind of lean-to here that you could lean back and relax. But and lots of firewood was already set out. You can tell they built this probably a long time ago and no one uses it. But the real view, the real kicker, that is the head of the sleeping giant. So we're gonna head over to that area today, and then tomorrow we're gonna hike around the head all the way down the body, and then we're gonna hike up to the head, get some pictures here, and then hike back to where we left my car.
I want to say that I am happy that I brought candy.
She ate all her sour keys yesterday, so all we have left is Skittles now. Right there, and then the chest over there, and then the legs over here. supposed to hike 9 kilometers today, but we ended up doing 14, 15. We ended up doing 15 because when we got to our campsite that we booked, all the campsites were full of other people who obviously hadn't booked their campsites and were just freeloading. But whatever, we decided we'll just keep going because the next potential campsite was 4 kilometers away from there. And we found this spot here. Got a good fire pit, got some benches, water's right there. Unfortunately, not very many good spots to set up tent, but our tent is just a 2-man and it's really small, so it fits. And then we've got some water access. So this is kind of where we have to come to get the water, which isn't so bad. It wasn't as easy as the campsite we had actually booked, but no point getting into arguments with other campers. This place is going to be way more secluded because it's pretty clear no one hikes to the side of the giant. It is way out of the way, but that is a shame because this was my favorite part of the hike today. Scenery was gorgeous, the trail was a ton of fun, lots of challenging terrain. People should definitely come to the south side of the giant, or the west side of the giant.
Sorry, it's flat too. It's very flat.
It was mostly flat, 40 meters in elevation change, something like that. All right, we're going to finish setting up camp and probably see you in the morning. We were going to film camp teardown this morning, but the weather apps were correct and it started raining at exactly 5 minutes after 7, and it dumped pretty hard pretty fast, but we successfully completely deconstructed our camp in under 5 minutes and are now making some oatmeal so we can get this show on the road, because we're going to be hiking in the rain for pretty much the entire day.
Sola's not happy. She's over here. She dug a little hole for herself. She wants to go in the tent. There's no more tent.
However, today should be the only really bad day for weather, and then tomorrow is supposed to be beautiful, and that's the most important day for us because that's the day that we're hiking to the top of the giant, hopefully to get some photos. So what?
Okay, now here we are in uphill. Already out of breath.
It's pretty steep and slippery because of the rain.
Come on, Sola. Come on, it's okay. We were saying like you guys probably didn't expect anyone today.
No, not at all.
Come on, it's okay. Come on. Let's look at the guest book.
We've had days that are completely sunny and we had no one.
Oh, really?
It depends. Sometimes we get like 6 different people and sometimes it's like...
Wow, people come from a ways away, eh?
Yeah.
Netherlands, Russia.
So I'm gonna put the dog in too.
Oh, of course.
Should I write dog?
No, just write a little paw print. They're telling us that these things here, this black line, is a hawk net. It's not out right now, but they capture the birds and take measurements. And they're all volunteers, everyone that works here. And they stay here for a month at a time, Clara?
A month and a half to set up.
They stay here a month and a half. Severe thunderstorm warnings. But we made it to the bird observatory, and there's this really great tower that I'm standing in right now. Has good shelter. Everyone else is down below and they're eating lunch right now. But if you can make it down here, it's definitely worth the view I would say most days it's a little cloudy today. From the Thunder Cape Bird Observatory, it should have been a quick 3-kilometer hike to our next campsite. But this was the hardest hike of the entire trip so far. Bouldering across a talus slope for the entire 3 kilometers, this took us most of the afternoon. You okay? Oh wow, that's slippery. Hold on. There you go. Sola, let mommy go first. Clara, Sola's trying to jump up behind you.
Ready to go? I'm tired, she says. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on, Sola, let's go. Back at it again with the rocks. She's fine.
Look at that. How efficient. Food locker. Very important.
You can get the declines, then you'll have
How do you feel?
Exhausted.
Why?
Serious hike. Heart rate very high.
red alert.
185. But apparently we've passed the worst of it, and it's kind of more just rolly now.
This is the end of the top of the giant trail. You are now standing atop the tallest cliffs, bracket, greatest vertical drop in Ontario. Congratulations on completing the journey here and enjoy the view! Exclamation mark.
We're hiking out. Last day, quick 10K to the car. And then we're leaving Sleeping Giant behind us. Which is too bad because aside from one really awful rain day, it's been a great trip. We stopped for lunch at the Sea Lion, which looks a lot more like a seahorse to me. The Giant is over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And the water's here, pretty gorgeous. So we're just gonna eat lunch overlooking this spot right here.
Our last meal of our trip is
Couscous for lunch. See you guys at the car. 50 kilometers later, 50 kilometers?
I don't know about.
We finally made it to where most people start the hike. That's why it says welcome to Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. We did it the other way around. We're done. 5 days, 50 kilometers later, one massive rainstorm, a lot of elevation up and down, but we found the car and we're going home.